all your cooperation that we were able to complete it successfully. Almost all the riders have completed and we are assembled here. So in addition to yesterday's World Cycle Day, tomorrow happens to be the World Environment Day. For tomorrow's World Environment Day, because it happens to be a working day, we thought it would be fit to have it today itself, observe it today itself. And on that occasion, we have invited Mr. Basuraj. Mr. Basuraj, as you all know, I've already told you, that is the Deputy Conservator of Forest, Mysuru Division. And on behalf of that Environment Day, which happens to be tomorrow, we are going to make some plant some samplings today. That we will, it will happen just after this. And before that, I want Mr. Basuraj sir to address you and tell us in brief about the importance of tomorrow, sir.
Can we have 3 rounds of big cheers for all of us?
Yes. Santosh.
Hello, Bharat Mata ki Jai! Asiru! Usiru! Asiru! Usiru! Asiru! Usiru! This cheers is more than all of you. It is for me. For the first time, I have completed any cycling
15 kilometers
lap with a professional group.
Today, sir, after us, we'll take rest for
Yeah, that is the plan for the day. Have a sumptuous breakfast and sleep. So before this, I had done one in Karkala from Mala checkpost anta ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿದಿರೇನೋ towards Kudremukh. Mala checkpost inda about 11 km there is one SK border. That used to be the erstwhile South Canara and Chikmagalur border. So that is about 11 km, which has elevation about say 600 to 700 meters. So if I think many of you might have done that. It's a steep ascent. So with great difficulty I have done that with a professional group. Other than that, this is the first time I have completed any thing. So just to speak about the group dynamics and group energy we had today, it's marvelous. Like none of us, since you are all part of a professional group, none of us had any hurry to overtake someone and reach first. So that shows the kind of cohesiveness you have in the group. So I really appreciate that. We were in the leading ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಒನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅಸೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಪ್ಯಾಂಟಿಂಗ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನಿಧಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಒಬ್ರು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾರು ಅಂದರೆ ಧನಂಜಯ್ ಸರ್. ಹಿ ವಾಸ್ ಓವರ್ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಮೀ ಇನ್ ದ ಅಪಿಲ್. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ considering the diverseness of the group and age group, professional group, since I am from veterinary background, later I got into Indian Forest Service and I could relate with each one of you, considering the diverseness of the group.
He secured a 34th rank in IFS.
Just to speak few words, like what we are doing and why we are doing. This all started in 1972 with the United Nations conference, Stockholm Conference on Human Health. So basically the idea was to secure the environment we are living in, and there also the focus for nations conducted a conference on human health. So that happened to be on June 5th. So since then we have been observing this Environment Day. So every year there will be one theme. Basically the theme is to generate awareness and drive our energies and actions towards that theme. So this year, as you all might be knowing, the theme for this year is solution to the plastic pollution. So just to touch upon the magnitude of the problem, just in March first week, March 3rd to 21st, we did a drive involving all the citizens, civic society organizations of the Mysuru. ಚಾಮುಂಡಿ ಬೆಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕ್ಲೀನಿಂಗ್ ಡ್ರೈವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 18 ದಿನದಲ್ಲಿ we got 40 truck load of plastic. That is the enormity of the problem we are living in. So not only that, in between, before that we had one forest fire in the Chamundi foothill. So we took help of the fire and emergency services with all their gears and equipments. It took almost 2 hours to put off the fire. The major reason was plastic were unable to put out the fire that caught by the plastic. That was heap of plastic, or it's like a complete mat on the floor, which was not easily put off. So after that we thought, so So considering the fire season next 2 months we are going to face, so it is better we clean up the plastic from the places which is accessible to the common pilgrims or tourists or people who are walking on this road. So then we understood the magnitude of the problem. So plastics, many of you must be from medical fraternity or read it in some newspapers. Plastic has reached the deepest part of the ocean to Mount Everest, tallest mountain. Not only that, it has also reached our body. Microplastics and you might have read about in the newspapers. Less than 5 millimeter plastics, less than 5 millimeter size plastics are called microplastics. So these plastics are found in randomly they have checked. In 80% of the blood, random checking, 80% of the blood analysis, it was found in the blood. Then you can imagine. So how it will reach? Right from the cosmetics we are using, right from the disposable plastics we are using, right from the carry bags in which we are carrying these edible items, which you have got earlier. The final one is reorienting ourselves to the plastic alternatives. Eco plastics anta sumarashtu barta ide. Unless we switch over to this eco plastics, the cost of the production will not come down. Since the cost is little higher, all of us cannot afford. So it is like a vicious cycle. So we need to reorient ourselves. Along with I was just watching some documentary of Krupakar Senani or Heltare. We are creating assets for our future generations, but we are failing to understand if the environment with what we are living behind, if it is not livable, our assets cannot compensate or buy that environment. So each one of us, the current generation, it is incumbent upon us to leave this environment as livable as we got it from our forefathers. So that is all from my side. And just symbolically, we keep planting during such operations or such drives. Basically, what we understand, the relation between man and the tree, or human and the tree, to be gender neutral. Enu antandre, if you can see the shape of the lungs, it looks like inverted tree. So that is the relation. Like what we breathe out, the carbon dioxide, will be a lifeline for the trees. That the tree will take in and produce oxygen. What tree breathes out will take in, that will be our lifeline. So that is the relation we have been nature has created between the humans and trees. So just to understand, just to impress upon that importance of the tree, we are planting tree today. So thanks for clubbing your International Cycle Day with this Environment Day, and thanks for joining in this endeavor. Thank you. So we have one more program lined up, by doctors from Santasa Hospital. So I have to rush for that program also. So planting and mugskondu, I'll be taking leave from you. I'm sorry I'll not be able to stay back to have lunch. Breakfast with you all.
Next year plan
Sure.
So on behalf of Mysuru Athletics Club, I thank Basuraj sir for having participated in the cycle ride and for also having participated in this World Environment Day, which happens to be tomorrow, but we are celebrating today itself in advance. And I thank him heartily, and let us hope that in future also in such programs he will be an active participant. In this occasion, there is one more environmentalist, Mr. Ramesh. He is from Srirangpatna. Sir, we welcome you, sir. ಅವರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎರಡು ಮಾತನ್ನು ನಾನು ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಬಹುಶಃ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಕರಿಘಟ್ಟ ನೋಡಿದಿರಿ, ಕರಿಘಟ್ಟ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನ ಸೈಕಲ್ಲು ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ. ಬಹುಶಃ ಅದನ್ನ ಹಸಿರೀಕರಣ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಇವತ್ತು, ಬಹುತೇಕ ಅದರ ಇದರಿಂದ ಹಸಿರೀಕರಣದ ಹಿಂದೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಶ್ರಮ ಪಟ್ಟಿರುವಂಥವರು ಶ್ರೀ ರಮೇಶ್ ಅವರು, ಮೂಲತಃ ಶ್ರೀರಂಗಪಟ್ಟಣದವರು. ನಾವು ಕಣ್ಣಾರೆ ನೋಡಿದ ಹಾಗೆ ಬಿಂದಿಗೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರನ್ನ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಗಿಡಗಳಿಗೆ ನೀರನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿದಂತಹ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಶ್ರೀ ರಮೇಶ್ ಅವರು. ಬಹುಶಃ ಅವರೇ ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಇವತ್ತು ಮಾದರಿ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಅನ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಪರಿಸರ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗೆ, ಬಸವರಾಜ್ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗೆ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಬ್ಲಡ್ಡಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಬಂದು ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟರ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಕಲುಷಿತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ವಾತಾವರಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಬಹುಶಃ ಅಷ್ಟನ್ನು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಮುಂದಕ್ಕಾದರೂ ಇದನ್ನ ಒಂದು ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ರೀಯೂಸ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹದ್ದು ಏನಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಆ ಥರ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಪಾಲಿಸಿದ್ದೇ ಆದರೆ ಬಹುಶಃ ನಾವು ಕೂಡ ಪರಿಸರದ ರಕ್ಷಣೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಒಂದು ಪಾತ್ರ ವಹಿಸ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಅನ್ಕೋತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರೀ ರಮೇಶ್ ಅವರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಆಹ್ವಾನಿಸಿದ್ವಿ, ಸರ್ ಬಂದು ಒಂದೆರಡು ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಉದ್ದೇಶಿಸಿ ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ACP ಸರ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಚಂದ್ರಶೇಖರ್ ಅವರು, ಬಸವರಾಜ್ ಸರ್ DC
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲ ಪರಿಸರದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುವಂಥವ್ರೆ, ತುಂಬ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಇರುವಂಥವ್ರೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ಸಂತಸದ ವಿಚಾರ. ದುರಂತ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಪ್ರಪಂಚದ ಕಲುಷಿತ ಮಹಾನಗರಗಳಲ್ಲಿ 25 ಮಹಾನಗರಗಳಲ್ಲಿ 16 ಮಹಾನಗರಗಳು ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಪೊಲ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂತ, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ವಿಧದಲ್ಲಿ. ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಏರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ವಾಟರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮಣ್ಣನ್ನು ಪೊಲ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ವಿಷಮುಕ್ತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದು ವಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಲಿ ಅಂತ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ? ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಇದೊಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಟ್ರೀ ಇದೆ, ಇದು ಮದರ್ ಟ್ರೀ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಯಾಪ್ಲಿಂಗು ಚಿಕ್ಕದಿದೆ. ಆ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಟ್ರೀ ಮದರ್ ಟ್ರೀ ಕೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಅಮ್ಮ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿ ರೆಂಬೆ ಕೊಂಬೆಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಬೆಳೆಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ಯಾ, ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಎತ್ತರವಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆದಿದ್ಯಾ, ಇದ್ರ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಪಾರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನೆರಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಹಣ್ಣು ಕೊಡ್ತೀಯಾ, ಹೂ ಕೊಡ್ತೀಯಾ, ನೆರಳು ಗಾಳಿ ಎಲ್ಲನೂ ಕೊಡ್ತೀಯಾ, ಯಾಕೆ ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಒಂದು ದಿನ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗ್ತಾನಲ್ಲ, ಯಾತಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಆ ಮದರ್ ಟ್ರೀನ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಯಾಪ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಚಿಕ್ಕದು ಬೇಬಿ ಟ್ರೀ ಕೇಳುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮದರ್ ಟ್ರೀ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಇದೊಂದು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟಿವಿಟಿ ಅನಿಮಲ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗೆ ಮನುಷ್ಯನೂ ನನ್ನಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಪಡ್ಕೋತಾನೆ, ಕಡೆಗೆ ಒಂದಿನ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಪೇಪರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಮದರ್ ಟ್ರೀ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಗು ಸ್ಯಾಪ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಟ್ರೀ ಕೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಪೇಪರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಅಮ್ಮ? ಅಯ್ಯೋ, ಪೇಪರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ನೇತಾಕ್ತಾನೆ. ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೇತಾಕಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ? ಅಯ್ಯೋ, ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನನ್ನನ್ನೇ ಕೂದು ಕಾಗದ ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ಕಾಗದದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೇತಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಸೇವ್ ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಸೇವ್ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್. ನನ್ನನ್ನೇ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನನ್ನನ್ನೇ ಪೇಪರ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನನ್ನನ್ನೇ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೇತಾಕಿ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರೀತಾನೆ, ಸೇವ್ ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಸೇವ್ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್. ಈ ಒಂದು ಮೆಂಟಾಲಿಟಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಬಂದು ನಿಂತಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಇವತ್ತು. ದಯಮಾಡಿ ಇಂಥದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ದೂರ ಇಟ್ಟು ವಿಶಾಲವಾಗಿ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ರೂಢಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ದೂರ ನಾವು ಡೇಂಜರ್ ಝೋನ್ಗೆ ಬಂದು ನಿಂತಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಸರ್. ನಾನು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವಮಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ 40 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಸೆಲ್ಸಿಯಸ್ಸು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಭಾಗ ಮುಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಸರ್, ರೀಚ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರು ಇದು ಇನ್ನೂ ತುಂಬ ಕ್ರಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಯಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಈಗಲೇ ಎಚ್ಚರಿಕೆ ತಕ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಗಿಡ ಮರಗಳನ್ನು ನೆಟ್ಟು ಭೂಮಿಯನ್ನು ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ಗೆ 40 to 50, 60 ಇಯರ್ಸ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗಾನ್ ಆಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ವಾತಾವರಣ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಯಾರಿಗೂ. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, 2025 ಆಗಲೇ ಶುಗರ್ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, BP ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಲಂಗ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸರು, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಇತರೆ ಕಾಯಿಲೆಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಪರಿಸರವನ್ನು ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಕಲುಷಿತ ಮಾಡಿ ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ದಯಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಗಿಡ ಮರಗಳನ್ನು ನೆಟ್ಟು ಪೋಷಣೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸರ್ಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. ಪರಿಸರ ತಜ್ಞರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಹೊರದೇಶಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗೆ ತಲಾವಾರು ಹಂಚಿಕೆ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಮರಗಳೆಲ್ಲ 600, 650, 800, 1000 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದೆ ಬೇರೆ ವಿದೇಶಗಳಲ್ಲಿ. ಪಕ್ಕದ ಶ್ರೀಲಂಕಾದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ 600ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗೆ ಗಿಡ ಮರಗಳು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 140 ಕೋಟಿಗಿಂತಲೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಜನಸಂಖ್ಯೆಯನ್ನು, ಬೃಹತ್ ಜನಸಂಖ್ಯೆಯನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿರುವಂಥ ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟೆಷ್ಟು ಮರಗಳು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಯಾರಾದರೂ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಕೇವಲ 28 ಮರಗಳು ಮಾತ್ರ ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗೆ. ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ನಾವು ಮರಗಳ ಹನನವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾಬಿಟ್ಟಿ ಮರಗಳನ್ನು ಕಡಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಬೆಟ್ಟ ಗುಡ್ಡಗಳನ್ನು ರೆಸಾರ್ಟ್ ಮೋಜು ಮಸ್ತಿಗಾಗಿ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇವೆಲ್ಲದರ ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಹವಾಮಾನ ವೈಪರೀತ್ಯವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಚಳಿಗಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಚಳಿಗಾಲನೇ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಮಳೆಗಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಮಳೆ ಬೀಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬೇಸಿಗೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಪರೀತ ಬಿಸಿಲು, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ ಬೇಸಿಗೆನೇ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಬೇಸಿಗೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಕ್ಕಿದ್ದಾಗೆ ಮಳೆಗಾಲ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಈ ರೀತಿಯ ವೈಪರೀತ್ಯಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾರಣ ನಾವುಗಳು. ದಯಮಾಡಿ ಮುಂದಿನ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದಿನ ಪೀಳಿಗೆಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ದಯಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಗಿಡ ಮರಗಳನ್ನು ನೆಟ್ಟು ಪೋಷಣೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವರ ಭವಿಷ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಬುನಾದಿಯನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ನಾವು ಕೂಡ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ರೂಪಿಸ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ, ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಇನ್ವೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕರೆದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಪರಿಚಯಿಸಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬ ಸಂತಸ ಹಾಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಸರ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಪರವಾಗಿ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ರಮೇಶ್ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನ ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಬಂದು ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಉಪಯುಕ್ತ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ವಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈಗ ಇದೇ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದ ಹಾಗೆ ನಿನ್ನೆ ತಾನೇ ನಾವು ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಡೇ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಆಚರಣೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅದರ ಪ್ರಯುಕ್ತ ಒಂದು 2 ಮಾತನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಯುವರಾಜ್ನಾಥ್ ಅವರು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅದರ ಮಹತ್ವ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ
Talking about cycling to a professional cyclist is like showing a toss to a sun. I'm sorry, I'm just a small person to talk about. But as we know, yesterday was a World Cycling Day, and this was started in 2018 by United Nations. Talk about benefit of cycling. I am the first example I will take myself. At the age of 33, I was facing a knee pain. After I started cycling, everybody says you will have more knee pains, but today, in just past 7 years, I have never experienced any kind of knee pains, even after going around 100 kilometers. One of the finest benefits we can see around. Yes. So one of the instrument which is not only for health, but also for nature, what we are celebrating today as World Environmental Day also. So this is all about cycling event, cycling day. Thank you coming for here and participating in this large crowd. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Less said about cycling to cyclists. And as you all know, environment, cycling go together hand in hand. That's why I think it was, maybe it's extensive, but it was very thoughtful that we had both of them into one day, clubbed them into one day, the one which preceded, the one which is going to succeed. Anyway, it has been a successful day, both for environment and also for cycling. Now, as a final, this one, I want Mr. Chandrasekhar sir to talk a few words and wish us all on this occasion. Sir.
ಗುಡ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಆಲ್. ನಿನ್ನೆ ವಿಶ್ವ ಸೈಕಲ್ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆ ಮತ್ತು ನಾಳೆ ವಿಶ್ವ ಪರಿಸರ ದಿನಾಚರಣೆ ಹಮ್ಮಿಕೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಅದರ ಪ್ರಯುಕ್ತವಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ರಮೇಶ್ ಸರ್ ಒಂದು ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತೊಂದು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ವಿಶ್ವದ ಜ್ವಲಂತ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಿಸರ ಸಂರಕ್ಷಣೆಯು ಸಹ ಒಂದಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾಗಿದೆ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಇದು ಬೇರೆ ದೇಶದಿಂದ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಗಬಹುದು, ಆ ಥರ ಯಾವುದು ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಕಾಣದಂಥದ್ದು. ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಮಸ್ಯೆನ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮಂಥ ಪ್ರಜ್ಞಾವಂತರು ನಿಮ್ಮಂಥವ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿ ಒಂದು ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಕಳಕಳಿಯಿಂದ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸಂರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು ಪರಿಸರ ಸಂರಕ್ಷಣೆ ನಾವು ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾಪಾಡೋ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನನ್ನ ಎರಡು ಮಾತನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೀನಿ.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for the kind message, and I am hopeful that all of us will be carrying it together for a long time. And ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಟೋಕನ್ ಆಫ್ ಇದು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಸ್ಯಾಂಪ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ ಎನ್ವೈರನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಡೇಗೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಬಸವರಾಜ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ಸ್ಯಾಂಪ್ಲಿಂಗ್ನ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಹಾಗೆ ರಮೇಶ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದರ ನಂತರ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬೀನ್ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಡ್. ಐ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಫ್.
ಸರ್, ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಒಂದೇ ದಿನ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ, ಆಲ್ 365 days ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ
ಬನ್ನಿ ಸರ್. ಹಾಂ ಬ್ಯಾನರ್ ಈ ಥರ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
ರಮೇಶ್ ಸರ್ ಹೋಗಿ.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ತಿಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸುಸ್ತು.
Okay. So, on behalf of Ivaana, I'm welcoming you all. I'm Nagesh Bargi, Managing Director of this property. And I'm so much energy is here, and really glad to see you all. And wish you all the best for the future environments, like whatever the events you are going at. And I will hand over to Mr. Ramesh for the further proceedings. Thank you so much.
Respected Nagesh Bargi sir, then we have MM College of Nursing. We have the members from that college. Senior cyclists and members of our Mysuru Athletic Club, Mr. Raghavendra Rao and Mr. Dhananjaya sir and Deepak sir, and all my friends, Mysuru Athletic Club friends. See, today, first of all, if this program has been this successful, as you have seen, ಏನಾದ್ರು ಇದು ವಿಷಯ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ ನಡೆದಿದೆ ಇದು ಅಂತ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಬಹುಶಃ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾಗೇಶ್ ಬರ್ಗಿ ಸಾಹೇಬ್ರ ಒಂದು ಕೊಡುಗೆ ಏನಿದೆ, ಕೋಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ಅದೇ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. Starting from planting the saplings, the sumptuous breakfast, whatever we all had now, they are a testimony. What we have seen and what we have eaten won't testify. So there is nothing to say illa enu illa anta heli. Once again, I thank you very much sir for all the cooperation you have extended. In fact, you have made this occasion a very successful one. Thank you very much at the outset. Now, the second thing is that World Cycling Day, yesterday it was observed, tomorrow is World Environment Day. Already we have discussed about that. There were speeches about that. We had dignitaries like Mr. Basuraj sir, was the DCF. Subsequently, we had the ACP of Palace Security, Mr. Chandrasekhar. And because they were all tied up with other engagements, preoccupations, they had to leave. And we had one environmentalist also from Srirangpatna, Mr. Ramesh. He was kind enough to come and grace the occasion. More than anything, this function, this platform has been created, Mr. Bargi sir, only to thank all of us and to honor us for having done all this. So once again, thank you very much, sir. On this behalf, there are many, voluntary organizations and some of the institutions which have been helping our Mysuru Athletic Club, and one of them is the College of Nursing, MM College of Nursing, and we have the members and members who are closely associated with that institution. So I would like Mr. Nagesh Bargi sir to hand them over a bouquet and thank them first, sir. It started about 4-5 months back. And we have very ambitious programs and projects to be executed. We have already started with that, and this is one such what we have done. And even prior to that, we had a yoga session for fitness, how to maintain fitness. Likewise, we had a cycling expedition to MM Hills and also a trekking to Nagamalai, which was also conducted very successfully. And in the ensuing days and months, we are going to organize more such programs. And very recently, just a few days back, we released our logo and even the club's jersey. And of course, we were unlucky not to have them in time. Otherwise, those jerseys we would have all been wearing now. And in a very short time, we will be getting it. And we plan to have a good ride when we get those jerseys also. And the jersey release function will also be there. So with all these in the backdrop, what I request all the members is that please cooperate and extend whatever cooperation you have been extending now, so that this Mysuru Athletic Club will take up good ambitious projects and programs and see that it keeps Mysoreans fit. At least if 10 people come and say, sir, I have seen you, I want to do it, I think you would have inspired so many people like that. So that is what we are expecting. And sir, this has been possible only because of certain youths who have been actively involved in all the activities of the club. And I would like Mr. Nagesh sir to honor those youngsters who have been thriving and striving to make this Mysuru Athletic Club a successful one. And first and foremost of them is Mr. Anil. I would like Mr. Anil to be honored on this occasion.
Keep it up. ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ಮೈಸೂರಿಯನ್ಸ್ನ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ
120 ಕೆಜಿಯಿಂದ 90 ಕೆಜಿ ಇಳಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Tirelessly from the past 2 days, he has been occupied in this, organizing the saplings or whatever and inviting the guests, preparing the ground for all this work. So once again, I thank Mr. Anil for whatever he has done. And the second person in line, along with him, who has assisted in all his activities and in the club's activities, is Mr. Santosh from Hutsur. Bolo Bharat Mata ki
Super. All the best. Keep it up, man.
ಇವರು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನೂರ ಎಷ್ಟು ನೂರ 10 ಕೆಜಿಯಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದಿದ್ದ
Santosh.
And not only organizing, he has been a very good cyclist. He has completed the 600 kilometer brevet also. Yes, 600 kilometer he has completed. In a record time. And they are all aspiring to go for higher distances like 1200, London, Edinburgh, London, Paris, Paris and all that. We wish them all the best. Such youngsters we need. And one more along with them who has been tirelessly trying to help the club is Mr. Deepak Patange. Patange, I would like to commend.
Deepak Bhaige!
So very energetic and thank you all the best.
But he has maintained his ಹೌದಾ ಇಲ್ಲ
So Mr. Deepak is also a very good cyclist and he has been working very hard for the club. And along with him, Mr. Vikas. Mr.
Vikas Bhaige!
ಸೈಕ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಬೇಡ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ರನ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಹೌದಾ ಬಂದಿದಾರಲ್ಲ.
One good aspect about all our athletes is that many of them are preparing or training rather to for the upcoming Ironman competition. So and one is Mr. Vikas. He will also be going for the Ironman competition. And it's a very good thing. Because Mr. Mani, Vikas ಹೋಗ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ. Next Mani ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. First Vikas ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. So they are all preparing for the the upcoming Ironman competition.
All the best, guys.
On everybody's behalf, I am extending a very warm wishes to them, so that they will all come out successful. And along with this youth, we have many others who have been striving. One is Mr. Banu Kumar, who hasn't been able to come, and in his absence, we are still recalling his service. Like that, we have Mr. Sunil.
Sunil was going to PV.
He has been doing 600. Yes, he is. Right now, he is riding 600. This one, road.
40 hours we have to.
And one more, Mr. Suraj. Suraj is not here. He had come, but I think he had to leave. So like this, we have many other youth who have been cooperating, who have joined hands with all these youngsters. And we hope that in the future days, this Mysuru Athletic Club will do wonders, particularly in the area of safeguarding health of the youth, particularly the youth, and also safeguarding the environment. So thank you very much, sir. Once again, Nagesh sir.
Sir, before that, ladies actually they are also.
ಹೇಳಿ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಲೇಡೀಸ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ಹೇಳಿ. I am handing over the platform to Mr. Deepak. He will continue.
Because of ladies actually. Because of ladies we are motivated actually.
Yes.
What is the ladies? Ladies ಬನ್ನಿ. ಟ್ರೆಕ್ಕರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೈಕ್ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಇವಳು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ
My daughter Vishka.
ಅವಳು ವೆನ್ ಶಿ ವಾಸ್ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷ
ಆಯ್ತು ಒಂದು
8 years ಆಯ್ತು
Himalaya.
ಹಿಮಾಲಯ
ಕೇದಾರ್
ಖಾನ್
Before concluding, I wanted to mention that Mrs. Anita Bargi, ನಮ್ಮ ನಾಗೇಶ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರ ವೈಫ್, ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ವೆರಿ ವಿವಿಡ್ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಸೈಕ್ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಐ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಸೈಕಲ್ಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಹರ್ ಟು ಇಶಾ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ Mysuru to Isha Foundation now ಹೋದಾಗ
She has done
she also-
Manali also.
Manali, she has done, but I was not there. When I rode to Coimbatore, she was also along with us. She rode along with us to Coimbatore, and very successfully she was able to complete that. And
She could not come today. She
yeah, we are
being
missing her
in
in
the-
fact. We are
She's missing
her
this
occasion and
occasion.
okay. So finally, I thank our College of Engineering dignitaries who have come for having come and what do you call being with us on this joyous occasion. Likewise, Mr. Nagesh Bargi, who has been instrumental in organizing all this and a very good breakfast. I thank him also, and all the members of. So let us keep up the spirit of the team, and let us see that this spirit will continue in future also. So thank you all.